agenda.
I move that we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. We're gonna move now into open discussion at this time. If anyone would like to approach the lectern, please state your name for the record. And just keep in mind that you've got 5 minutes there on the clock, and if you'd like to address the council, you're welcome to do so at this time. So anyone in the audience that wishes to approach the lectern to speak in open discussion. All right, so moving to resolution number 2025-16, cross-country freight development plan. Resolution for approving the development plan for a proposed commercial building for NAP Nebraska LLA. Lots on 11 and 12 Opportunity Subdivisions, City of Mills, Wyoming. Do we have a report from staff?
Yes, Madam Mayor. This is case number 25.02 DEV, the development plan for the proposed cross-country freight warehouse. And they're proposing to construct a 4,300 square foot warehouse and associated loading docks and area for a commercial transportation business. The site is on 2 lots in Opportunity Subdivision totaling just under 5 acres. And the property is zoned I-1 Light Industrial. At their April 3rd, 2025 meeting, the Planning and Zoning Commission made a do-pass recommendation on the development plan. Pending completion of all planning considerations, all of those considerations have been met, and staff recommends approval of the plan and that the city enter into the site plan agreement with the applicant. And the applicant is here to answer any questions.
Did you want to address the applicant?
Could you, thank you.
If you don't want to state your name for the record.
Dave Sweeney.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's so much of a plan as just basically a comment. I know that this subdivision was approved quite a while ago, and at that time it was approved for water and sewer from the Wardwell Water and Sewer District, which no longer exists.
Sure.
And that service is now provided by the town of Bar Nunn. So that being the case, what we would ask is that you inform Bar Nunn and coordinate. I understand the infrastructure is already in there, but you'll want to make them aware because they have now taken this over, and it may not be in the forefront of their mind like it may have been with Wardwell.
Okay. Understood.
I don't think council has any other questions, do we?
I move that we approve resolution number 2025-16.
Second. Thank you.
Any further discussion with council? All right. How's council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. It sounds like we're no longer going to sell site lease agreements, so I think we're gonna look into additional options if there are some. Is that correct, council?
Correct.
Okay. So, do I have a motion to go into an executive session property matter?
Make a motion to go to executive session for property matter.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Okay, now it's done. Okay. Council has returned from an executive session legal matter. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion that,
Motion to approve the purchase of a parcel of real property subject to the resolution of certain title questions.
so moved.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Do we have a motion to go into an executive session legal matter?
Make a motion to go into an executive session on a legal matter.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. All council members have returned from executive session legal matter. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve hiring counsel on a legal matter?
Second.
Hiring Patrick Brink, or,
That's fine.
yes. Sorry. I thought we had to say his name.
No, you don't, but that's fine. It's not a secret, so.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Do I have a motion to go into an executive session personnel matter?
Move that we go into executive session for a personnel matter.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
I'm
I
sorry.
can speak for
No.
All 5 members of council have returned from an executive session personnel matter. No action is necessary. Do I have a motion to override mayoral veto of ordinance 819?
I move that we motion to override the mayoral veto of ordinance 819.
Second.
Does council have any discussion? So if no one else wants to speak, I'll speak. And I've got a statement prepared here. My decision to exercise this veto authority was not taken lightly and is based upon my concerns that the original purpose of this vacation stands to no longer be fulfilled, and that the disposal of the right-of-way at the present time and under the present circumstances no longer serves the best interests of the community. It is the responsibility of the governing body to be fiscally responsible. Transferring property to one sole individual over the best interests of the community is short-sighted and biased. The taxpayers picked up the tab to transfer this property to this one individual at no cost to the beneficiary. The city expenses associated with this transfer and the direct benefits to the landowner are not the correct decision for the community. It should be made available for sale to the public to recoup the losses to the taxpayers so that they may not be at a loss twice over. Further, I have serious reservations about the bike trail grant and its improper use of funds, as well as a conflict of interest with a voting council member. In my opinion, to apply grant funds to cover the vacation of right-of-way expenses is a misuse of federal and state funds. The state has not been informed of the change to the bike trail. The state was not made aware of deviations of the original executive agreement. The state was not made aware of the intent to fund this vacation of right-of-way, which is no longer associated with the bike trail with grant funds. Council should not overturn this veto, as council has been informed of these issues associated with this grant. The state is now meeting with us to look further into the situation. Transferring this property should not take place. We should allow the state to assist us in navigating the situation and later discuss if transferring this property is the right decision, taking into effect expenses associated with this item. Is there any discussion from council? No other discussion. We'll go ahead and ask how council votes. Do we need the paper or are we going to sign that later?
I thought.
She'll record the votes.
Yep, thank you. Council member Sutherland?
Nay.
Councilmember McCarthy?
Yay.
Councilmember Mueller,
Aye.
Councilmember Butcher,
Nay.
with the, we need a 2/3 vote to overturn the veto, so
That's correct.
the motion fails at this time. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye,
Aye.
Aye.
motion passes.